रतिले दुवै हात जोडेर अभिवादन टक्राउँछु। आजको यस प्रतियोगितामा युद्ध आफैमा समाधान नभई यो एउटा समस्या हो भन्ने विषयमा आफ्नो तर्कहरू राख्न पाउँदा म ज्यादै हर्षित छु। हरेक दिनको अखबार हामीले सुन्ने खबरहरू जस्तै रुस युक्रेन युद्धको 1 वर्ष बितिसक्दा पनि कुनै समाधान नदेखिएको, विश्वव्यापी समर्थनको साथ वा बिना पनि इजरायलले गाजामाथि युद्ध जारी राख्ने, 15 जना नेपालीहरू रुसी सेनाबाट भागेर घर फर्कन बाध्य र 10 जना नेपालीहरूले इजरायलको युद्धमा परि ज्यान गुमाएको जस्ता समाचारहरू सुनेर आफ्नो बिहानीको सुरुवात गर्ने हामी जस्ताका लागि युद्ध नयाँ शब्द होइन। युद्ध भनेको के हो भन्दा युद्ध एउटा द्वन्द्व हो जसले मानव सभ्यतालाई आर्थिक, भौतिक, शारीरिक र सबै रूपमा अस्तव्यस्त बनाएर राखिदिन्छ। युद्धले समाज र संसारमा त्रास, भय अनि हिंसालाई प्रवर्धन गर्ने काम गर्छ। युद्ध यति भयानक हुँदा हुँदै पनि धेरै मानिसले युद्धलाई विभिन्न समस्याहरूको समाधानको रूपमा लिन्छन्। युद्ध आफैमा एउटा महाविनाशकारी कुरा हो। म तपाईलाई 2टा उदाहरण दिन्छु। यदि तपाईलाई कुनै देशको भूभाग चाहिएको छ भने तपाईले त्यहाँ युद्ध गरेर आतंक फैलाई त्यहाँ जित हात पार्न सक्नुहुन्छ। यदि तपाईको ब्याङ्कले तपाईको ऋण मिनाहा गरेको छैन भने तपाईले 400-500 जना मान्छे बटुलेर त्यहाँ पनि जित हात पार्न सक्नुहुन्छ। तर महानुभाव, तपाईलाई जीवनका साना साना चाहनाहरू पनि पूरा गर्नको लागि युद्धको आवश्यकता पर्यो भने के ती सबै युद्धहरूले संसारका सबै मानिसहरूको चाहना पूरा गर्न सक्छ त? अवश्य पनि सक्दैन। धेरै मानिसले युद्धलाई क्रान्ति चाहिँ ठान्छन्, तर महोदय, क्रान्ति भनेको त त्यसलाई भनिन्छ जसले मानिसको मन र मस्तिष्कमा परिवर्तन ल्याउँछ। युद्ध भनेको त एउटा क्षणिक परिवर्तन हो जुन एउटा कुइच्छालाई अन्जाम दिने बाटो मात्रै हो। हामीले विश्वयुद्ध 1 र 2 का बारेमा त धेरै पढेका छौँ र त्यसलाई त्यति नै सजिलो गरी बिर्सिएका पनि छौँ। यी दुवै युद्धहरू ठुला ठुला देशले पैसा, तागत अनि अरू देशमाथि विजय प्राप्त गर्नको लागि गरेका युद्धहरू हुन्। युद्ध आफैमा त विनाशकारी छँदैछ, तर युद्धको परिणाम भने युद्धभन्दा पनि बढी विनाशकारी छ। विश्वयुद्ध 1 मा 2 करोड भन्दा बढी मानिसको ज्यान गएको थियो र 2.5 करोड भन्दा बढी मानिस घाइते भएका थिए। यो त नेपाल जस्तो सानो देशको जनसङ्ख्या बराबर रहेको छ। साथै विश्वयुद्ध 1 मा 350 खर्ब भन्दा बढी पैसाको नाश भएको थियो। संसार विश्वयुद्ध 1 को घाउबाट निको हुन नपाउँदै एडल्फ हिटलरले पोल्यान्डमाथि गरेको आक्रमणको कारणले गर्दा फेरि विश्वयुद्ध 2 निम्ति दियो। केवल एक व्यक्ति एडल्फ हिटलरको बदला अनि आतंककारी सोचको कारणले गर्दाखेरि विश्वयुद्ध 2 मा 5.5 करोड भन्दा बढी मान्छेले आफ्नो ज्यान गुमाए र 4 खर्ब भन्दा बढी सम्पत्तिको नाश भएको थियो। यदि युद्धले सधैँ समाजमा दुर्दशा मात्रै ल्याउँछ। युद्ध हामी जस्ता जनताको लागि त नराम्रो समस्या हो, तर यो समाजका र संसारका ठालुहरूको लागि पैसा र तागत कमाउने मौका हो। यदि युद्ध एउटा मौका नभइदिएको भए 2062 र 63 सालको जनआन्दोलनमा जङ्गलमा लुकेका आफूलाई क्रान्तिकारी भनाउँदाहरू जसको टाउको मूल्य सरकारले 50,000 रुपियाँ तोकेको थियो, आज उनीहरूको स्विस ब्याङ्कमा 50 अर्ब रुपियाँ कहाँबाट आयो त? महोदय, भर्खरै भएको इजरायल र प्यालेस्टाइनको युद्धमा हामीले आफ्ना कति दाजुभाइ र दिदीबहिनीहरू गुमायौँ। यता हामीले आफ्नो मान्छे गुमाएको शोक मनाउन नपाउँदै उता अमेरिकाले इजरायलमा हतियार बेचेर अरबौँ डलरहरू छापिसकेको छ। हाम्रो संसारमा कहिले धर्मको नाममा, कहिले जातको नाममा, कहिले रङको नाममा, कहिले देशको नाममा युद्धहरू भइरहेकै छन् र म सोध्न चाहन्छु, आखिर ती धर्म र जातका नाममा हुने युद्धहरू के कामको, जब गीता, कुरान र बाइबल जस्ता सबै धार्मिक ग्रन्थहरूले हामीलाई एउटा मानिसको जीवन बचाउनु भनेको सारा मानवतालाई नै जोगाउनु हो भनेर सिकाउँछन्। युद्धले समाजलाई गरिब, दुर्बल र असक्षम बाहेक केही बनाउन सक्दैन। यदि युद्धले समस्याहरूको समाधान गरिदिने भएको भए जापानले अमेरिकाको पर्ल हार्बरमा फाकेको आक्रमणको कारणले गर्दाखेरि अमेरिकाले बदलामा जापानको हिरोसिमा र नागासाकीलाई परमाणु बमले उडाउँदैन थियो होला। त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि युद्धले सधैँ एउटा नयाँ युद्धलाई जन्म दिन्छ। त्यसै कारणले गर्दाखेरि युद्धलाई कहिले पनि कुनै पनि समस्याको समाधानको रूपमा लिन सकिँदैन। तसर्थ बुद्धको जन्मभूमिका हामी नागरिकहरूले संसारमा बुद्धको ज्ञान फैलाई संसार नामक फुलबारीलाई प्रेम र शान्तिले सिच्नुपर्छ र युद्ध नामक हाउबुजीबाट जोगाउनु पर्छ। धन्यवाद।
War is indeed very dangerous. Thank you so much. Up next, we have Miss Manushi Neopane with us to speak on the topic, war is not the solution, but war is itself the problem.
War can sometimes be a necessary evil, but no matter how necessary it gets, it will always be an evil, never a good. A very warm afternoon to all of you, respected chairperson, judges, distinguished guests, and all the honorable individuals in the audience. Before we dive in, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I am Manushi Neopane, and I'm very grateful for your presence and your company in this mass as we proceed to discuss and talk about this very important issue of today's world, war. In the grand tapestry of human history, we find wars and conflict being woven into the very fabric of our existence itself. But today, I stand before you not to glorify the battles won or lost, but to implore you to question the very nature of the war itself and to reflect on the devastating impact it has on humanity. Everyone picture a war-torn city. Streets that were once filled with the laughters of children playing around and hums of daily life are now reduced into the gloomy echoes of the past. Buildings that were once a strong symbol of human achievement are now destroyed into pieces. What was once a thriving community is now a graveyard of broken desires and shattered lives. In the land of war, people are not just the soldiers in their uniform. They are somebody's fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters. Behind every statistic, there lies a face, a name, and a story left untold. As we discuss these geopolitical strategies and military campaigns, let us not forget the faces of those who bear the decision burnt of our decisions. And war can sometimes be like that cruel teacher who offers you lessons that are followed by grief, loss, and trauma. Consider the level of psychological impact a person returning from a battlefield might have to face, forever haunted by the ghost of the wars. Families torn apart, children orphaned, and communities fractured. This is the cost of war. And having all of this said, how can we, as a society, claim victory when the price paid is the essence of our own very shared humanity? And let us please not overlook the economic devastation it follows. The resources poured into the war can be redirected into addressing some more important issues like poverty, education, and healthcare. Imagine a world where the huge amount of money used for the war is channeled into addressing and creating more opportunities for progress and well-being. So now, as we stand in this cross of the history, we must ask ourselves, can we really not find a better way to resolve our indifferences? Are we really condemned into continuing the cycle of violence, or can we rise a little above that and embrace the transformative power of peace? In the words of the great Martin Luther King Jr., darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Our world is in a very desperate need of the leaders who are brave enough to choose the path of peace and understanding. Let us now be the architect of our future, where the scars of the war are replaced by the healing touch of empathy, and where the tears of the pain are removed by the harmonious melody of cooperation. Ladies and gentlemen, war is not the solution, but itself a problem. It is time for us to be the solution and to be the change this world so desperately needs. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, Manusi, for your beautiful performance. Again, to speak on the same topic, we have Mr. Minu Ghimire in front of us. Let's welcome him with a huge round of applause.
People of my country, rise! Today we shall show our enemies the power of unification. Today we shall rise from our fears and fight for our motherland. Tell me, people, do you not love your mothers? Do you not respect your fathers? If you do so, fight! Fight to make your mothers happy, fight to make your fathers proud, fight to protect your motherland, fight until your hands are cut off and your legs are tired. Fight until you taste victory. Persuasive, is it not? This was how great leaders like Hitler Great leaders like Hitler and Genghis Khan influence commoners like you and me to fight for them, to kill for them, so that in the end, they are the ones who receive lavish victory. Respected panel of judges and my dear friends, wake up to reality. Nothing ever goes as planned in this accursed world. War, as we all think, is a brutal fight between two parties to gain something, to accomplish something. In the eras of Alexander the Great, wars were fought to accomplish lands because that equaled more power. Wars are also fought to gain more resources, more fame, and more wealth. But as times have passed, so has the reason for fighting wars. Or so we think. Wrong. Wars are still fought to gain personal benefits. Wars are fought for profit. Wars are fought to increase certain companies' share. Wars are fought to exert dominance, to threaten lives and eventually gain power. But since when ghee does not come from straight hands, you need to bend them. Like dogs never have straight tails. People who are born in cruel nature, when they rise in power, war is the only solution. Most of us think. Wrong. Imagine this. As I speak here, a loud explosion blows outside. Boom! Everything becomes shaky. We are all confused what's happening. Producer immediately grabs the closest window, sees up, sees a lot of airplanes, sees down, sees chaos. Immediately teacher's meeting is called out. Every teacher will guide no less than 50 students in our bus services and shall be delivered home safely. Is that understood, teacher? Yes, sir. Then we are all found evacuating our classrooms, not knowing what's coming next. But some of us think, the colleges are finally over. Little do they know, a hell is at their doorsteps. After a few minutes, they reach their home. They see their parents trembling with fear and calling the college administration to know how you're doing. But when they see you, tears of joy flows from their eyes. After a few seconds, a warm hug guides you in, saying, "How are you doing, my child?" "I'm doing great, mother," but immediately, a loud noise interrupts the conversation. "Hide," dad says, but then forced entry is seen. People carrying guns, you know those aren't toys. People with bombs all over their shoulder, you know those aren't toys either. They grab out a knife, punch your dad's face, grabs his throat and cut it. What do you feel, people? Tell me, do you not feel anger? Do you not feel hatred? Does your blood not boil? This is exactly how commoners in Israel and Palestine are facing. Now tell me, is war a solution? No, war can never be a solution. No matter who starts a war, loss for both the parties are equal. Loss of lives, loss of properties, loss of military and ammunitions. So if war isn't solution, what is? We, the young intellects, are the solution to every problem in upcoming future. We know more than anyone else that war can create only pain, suffering, loss of life, disruption. So if we keep ourselves in others' shoe, we become more generous and kind. We all humans want the same thing at the very deepest level, happiness. So after a few decades, when we all become successful, some of us might become great leaders, some of us great CEOs, some of us ambassadors. Let us all play an equal role in preserving peace and prosperity in this world, so that our children and the generations to come never face hell on earth. Thank you.
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद साथीलाई। अब पालो रहेको छ कक्षा 12 M2 की मुस्कान भण्डारी र उनको शीर्षक रहेको छ युद्ध समस्या हो आफैमा समाधान होइन।
आज हामीले युद्धलाई अन्त नगरे भोलि युद्धले हामीलाई अन्त गर्नेछ। नमस्कार, यस सभाका सभाध्यक्षज्यू, निर्णायक मण्डल, गुरुवर्ग, सहभागी एवं असहभागी मित्रमा ग्लोबल स्कुल अफ साइन्स कक्षा 12 मा अध्ययनरत म मुस्कान भण्डारीको न्यानो अभिवादन। आजको यस वक्तृत्व कला प्रतियोगिताको शीर्षक रहेको छ युद्ध समाधान होइन, युद्ध आफैमा समस्या हो र यसै शीर्षकमा बोल्नको लागि म यहाँ प्रस्तुत भएकी छु। विश्व युद्ध होस् वा नेपाल माओइस्ट युद्ध, अमेरिकाको सिभिल वार होस् या फ्रेन्च रेभोल्युसन, त्यसले केवल र केवल रणभूमिलाई रक्तधाराले भिजाएको छ, मानिसको आँखामा आँसुले भिजाएको छ र हामीलाई दिन प्रतिदिन दलदलमा फसाएको छ। युद्धले जताततै अशान्ति फैलाएको छ। प्रदूषित वातावरण, प्रदूषित हावा, त्यसमा सास प्रश्वास लिएपछि हामीलाई सास प्रश्वासमा समस्या, मानसिक चिन्ता, मानसिक तनाव र अन्तिममा अकाल मृत्यु। इतिहासको पाना पल्टाइ हेर्दा नेपाल माओइस्ट युद्ध यही नेपालमा भएको थियो जहाँ एउटा नेपालीले अर्को नेपालीलाई मारिरहेको थियो। मैले यतिजनालाई मारे, मैले उतिजनालाई मारे भनेर भनिरहेको थिएँ। के त्यो मान्छे जो मर्यो के ती नेपाली थिएनन् र? के जसको मृत्यु भयो ती नेपाल आमाका सन्तान थिएनन् र? हामी नेपाललाई एउटा सिङ्गो राष्ट्र, एउटा सिङ्गो परिवारको रूपमा चिनिन्छौँ अनि आफ्नै परिवारको मान्छेलाई मार्दा, आफ्नै परिवारको मान्छे मरेको सुन्दा कसरी हामीलाई पीडा भएन? कसरी हामी खुसी मनाइरहेको थियौँ, जश्न मनाइरहेको थियौँ। लाग्छ कि दसैँ तिहार आएको छ, लाग्छ कि यहाँ चाडपर्व चलिरहेको छ। कस्तो दिन आइसकेको छ, एउटा मान्छेलाई मार्दा अर्को मान्छे खुसी भइरहेको छ, एउटाको रक्तधारा बगाउन अर्को तत्पर भइरहेको छ। के 21औं शताब्दीमा यस्तो कलियुग आइसक्यो कि हामीहरूले आफ्नो मानवता नै बिर्सिसकेका छौँ? हामी मानव होइन दानव भइसकेका छौँ। हुन त हामी मानवताका ठुला ठुला कुरा गर्छौँ। वर्ल्ड पिस डे, वर्ल्ड पिस डे, ह्युमन राइट्स डे नामक विभिन्न दिनहरू मनाउँछौँ। USA, रसिया जस्ता विभिन्न धनी देशहरूले त UN, ग्लोबल पिस फाउन्डेसन जस्ता संस्थाहरू पनि खोलेर राखेका छन् र त्यहाँ भाषण पनि दिन्छन् कि मानवताको लागि यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ, शान्तिको लागि यस्तो गर्नुपर्छ भनेर। तर हाँसउठाउँदो कुरा त के छ भन्दाखेरि जसले यस्तो संस्थाहरू खोलेर राखेका छन् अन्तिममा युद्ध सुरु गर्ने पनि उनीहरू नै हुन्छन्। भनेपछि आफ्नो पाइ परेपछि चाहिँ अहङ्कारलाई स्वाभिमानको दाम दिएर युद्ध सुरु गर्ने, त्यसपछि फेरि आउने युनाइटेड नेसनमा, अनि त्यसपछि भन्ने कहाँ गयो मानवता, कहाँ गयो शान्तिले? लौ, जब अर्को देशको मान्छेहरू मरिरहेका थिए, जब अर्को देशको छोराछोरीहरू मेरो आमा खै, मेरो बुवा खै भनेर मृत आमा बुवाको खबर सुन्दाखेरि रोइरहेका थिए, तब के यी धनी देशहरू कानमा तेल हालेर बसेका थिए? तब यिनीहरूलाई मानवताको याद आएन? भनेपछि हामीले के यस्तो बुझ्नु कि धनी देशहरूले यस्तो गरे भन्दैमा हामीले पनि युद्धको सहारा लिने हो? अवश्य पनि होइन। क्रान्तिको लागि युद्धको आवश्यकता छैन, परिवर्तनको लागि युद्धको आवश्यकता छैन। त यसको उपाय के हुन्छ त? यसको उपाय हो अहिंसावादी गान्धी नीति। पिता मानिने महात्मा गान्धीले सन् 1947 अगस्त 15 गते भारतलाई स्वतन्त्र बनाएका थिए। आधा विश्व आर्जेको अङ्ग्रेजहरूलाई भारतबाट निकाली भारतलाई स्वतन्त्र बनाएका थिए। यसको लागि उनले कुनै हात हतियारको प्रयोग गरेका थिएनन्। अहिंसावादी ढङ्गले उनले जुलुसहरू निकालेका थिए, आन्दोलन गरेका थिए र त्यसैको मद्दतले गर्दाखेरि उनले भारतलाई स्वतन्त्र बनाएका थिए। परिवर्तनको लागि शान्ति भङ्ग गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने आवश्यकता छैन। भनिन्छ नि, यदि मनमा विश्वास छ र दृढ सङ्कल्पका साथ आवाज उठायो भने त्यो आवाजले तरबारको धारलाई पनि काट्न सक्छ। तसर्थ क्रान्तिको लागि शान्ति भङ्ग नगरौँ, मतभेदको लागि मनभेद नल्याउँ, युद्धलाई समाधान नभई समस्या सम्झौँ। यति भन्दै म आफ्नो भनाइ यही टुङ्गाउन चाहन्छु। हस्त, धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much. Now, to present her views on the topic, we would like to welcome Miss Prinsu Thapa. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.
In the symphony of humanity, let compassion be the melody that drowns out the drums of war. A warm good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Prinsu Thapa, and today I'll be sharing my views on the topic, war is not the solution, but war itself is the problem. Undoubtedly, the pages of human history have been stained with the reoccurring chapters of war, a narrative marked by devastation and destruction. Humans, since the beginning of time, have been using wars as a means to resolve certain conflicts that could have found resolution through civil conversation. In the blood-stained pages of history, we see the devastating impacts of war. Taking the examples of World War I and World War II, this becomes even more apparent as both of these wars changed the course of human history forever. World War I witnessed unprecedented human suffering due to trench warfare, chemical weapons, and technological advancement. Even the Treaty of Versailles, intended to bring lasting peace, instead planted seeds for future conflict, showing us the long-lasting consequences of war. And in World War II, we witnessed the horrors of the Holocaust and the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki that destroyed the lives of millions. Despite the lessons from history pointing towards the destructive nature of war, we yet again find ourselves in similar situations. The ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict that stemmed from geopolitical tensions has escalated into a full-fledged armed conflict. The impact on civilians, infrastructure, and regional stability illustrates the lasting effects that modern wars unleash on the current world. These historical and contemporary examples serve as instances for the human toll, economic strain, and the lasting geopolitical issues that are associated with armed conflict. Once we reflect on these instances, we come to find that wars have truly horrendous effects on human history as well as the current world we live in. Now, have we ever questioned why wars happen? Had the leaders not had the thought to have a civil conversation with one another? If it was not for the arrogance and the egotisms of leaders worldwide, many cries could have been averted. The sounds of cries, the wails of the soldiers, all of that could have been avoided had we had a civil conversation, had the leaders sat down and put their arrogance and ego to the side. In the end, I want to say that wars have never been the solution and they will never be the solution. So it is time that we woke up to the reality that war is not the solution, but war instead is the problem. Thank you.
धेरै धेरै धन्यवाद। अब आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ कक्षा 12 M2 बाट रजल कुमार श्रेष्ठ र उहाँको शीर्षक रहेको छ वार समस्या हो आफैमा समाधान होइन।
संसारलाई युद्धले होइन आफ्नो व्यवहारले जितौ साथीहरू। नमस्कार सम्पूर्ण महानुभावहरूलाई, दुधको दुध र पानीको पानी छुट्याउन बस्नु भएको निर्णायक मण्डल, मेरा प्यारा गुरुवर्ग, मेरा साथीभाइ र सहभागी प्रतिस्पर्धीहरूलाई म रज्जुल कुमार श्रेष्ठ कक्षा 12 सेक्सन M2 बाट हार्दिक नमस्कार। आज म यहाँ तपाईहरूको सामु विश्वकै एउटा प्रचलित समस्या युद्धको बारेमा केही आफ्नो मन्तव्यहरू व्यक्त गर्नको लागि आफ्नो विषय युद्ध समाधान होइन समस्या हो भन्नेमा आफ्नो मन्तव्य गाँच्न गइरहेको छु। युद्ध भनेको के हो साथीहरू? युद्ध भनेको एउटा मानिसको भित्र त्रास उत्पन्न गर्ने एउटा शक्ति हो। युद्ध अरूमाथि थिचोमिचो गरेर आफ्नो इच्छा आकांक्षा पूरा गर्ने एउटा भाव हो। युद्धले कहिले पनि मानिसको पक्ष लिँदैन र मानिसलाई मात्र नराम्रो सोच उत्पन्न गर्न लगाउँछ। युद्धको कारण अहिलेसम्म यस विश्वमा कति धेरै मानिसहरूको मृत्यु भइसकेको छ भने कति भूमिहरू मरुभूमिमा परिणत भएको छ। अहिले हालसालै 1 वर्षदेखि चलिआएको प्यालेस्टाइन र इजरायलको युद्धमा पहिला यदि इजरायल र प्यालेस्टाइनहरू एउटै देशको नाममा चिनिन्थे भने अहिले विभाजित भएर एक आपसमा युद्ध गरिरहेका छन्। कति मानिसहरूले त्यहाँ आफ्नो जीवन मृत्युमा परिणत गरे भने कतिहरूले आफ्नो शोक मनाइरहेका छन्। बाँचेका मानिसहरू पनि त्यहाँ डरले बाँचिरहेका छन्। कतिखेर बमबारी हुन्छ र कतिखेर आफ्नो जीवन मृत्युमा परिणत हुन्छ भने कसैले त्यहाँ अवगत नै छैन। त्यस भूमिमा त अहिले एउटा सानो बच्चा बिहान विद्यालय जान्छ तर बेलुका आउँदा आफ्नो घर परिवार कोही पाउँदैन, यस्तो अवस्था समेत बनिसकेको छ। सन् 1939 मा भएको दोस्रो विश्व युद्ध त हामी सबैलाई थाहा नै छ। एउटा मानिस हिटलरको कारण पुरै विश्व नै रक्त मरुभूमिमा परिणत भएको थियो। पुरै देश नै एक आपसमा युद्ध गर्नलाई अगाडि बढेका थिए। त्यस युद्धमा कति लाखौं मानिसहरूको मृत्यु भयो भने 4 खरब जतिको क्षति समेत भएको छ। यदि त्यस समयमा जापानले पर्ल हार्बरमा बमबारी नगरेको भए युद्धको परिणाम युद्धको स्वरूप नै अमेरिकाले हिरोसिमा र नागासाकीमा 2टा ठूलो परमाणुको बमबारी गर्दैन थियो होला। त्यही बमबारीको कारण त्यस समयमा जापान पुरै कालो मरुभूमि, त्यहाँ कोही मानिस बाँच्न लायक समेत नभएको थियो। के हामी यस्तो अवस्थामा बाँच्न सक्छौं? अर्कोतर्फ हामीले हाम्रै देश नेपालमा भएको 1814 विक्रम सम्वतमा भएको एङ्ग्लो नेपाल युद्ध पनि हामीले कहिले बिर्सन सक्दैनौं। यसले हाम्रो इतिहास नै परिणत गएको थियो। पहिला 1814 भन्दा अगाडि हाम्रा वीर पुर्खाहरूले बनाएका त्यो विशाल नेपाल आधामा खण्डित भएको छ साथीहरू। यदि त्यस समयमा भारतमा राज गरेका अंग्रेजहरूले चीनमा बाटो लग्न नेपालबाट नलगेका भए के त्यो युद्ध हुन्थ्यो र? त्यसै युद्धको कारण अहिलेको भूमि भन्दा त्यतिखेर 2 गुणा भूमि भएको विशाल नेपाल अहिले आधा भएको छ। 1-2 महिना अगाडि काठमाडौँ महानगरपालिकाको मेयर बालेन शाहले आफ्नो कार्यकक्षमा विशाल नेपालको चित्र राख्दा भारतहरूले नेपाल नै भारतको हिस्सा हो भन्दाखेरि हामीलाई के महसुस भयो साथीहरू? त्यस्तो अवस्थामा यदि हामी भएको भए के गर्थ्यौं हामीले? यदि विशाल नेपाल अहिले भएको भए हाम्रो कति समृद्धि ठूलो हुन्थ्यो। युद्धले कहिले पनि मानिसलाई राम्रो गरेन, सधैँ नराम्रो मात्र पारेको छ। यदि हामीले भविष्यमा युद्ध गर्यौँ भने, यदि युद्ध भइहाल्यो भने पनि अहिलेको अवस्थामा हेर्यो भने बमबारीको कारण 1 सेकेन्डमै पुरै विश्व नै सखाप हुन सक्छ। अब हामीले युद्धलाई साथ नदिकन बरु हामीले एक आपसबीच राम्रो सम्बन्ध गाँसेर युद्ध नगरिकन पुरै विश्वलाई नै स्वर्गरूपी बनाउन सक्नुपर्छ साथीहरू। अन्तिममा एउटा महान व्यक्तित्व अल्बर्ट आइन्स्टाइनले भन्नुभएको छ कि तेस्रो विश्वयुद्ध त कसले खेलिन्छ थाहा छैन, तर चौथो विश्वयुद्ध केवल या केवल ढुङ्गा र लट्ठीले खेलिनेछ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much. Now, with few more performances lined up, we for now have Miss Samriddhi Pokhrel. Let's welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Let us begin by invoking the timeless wisdom of Albert Einstein. Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. Over the next few minutes, let's discuss the significance of these words and their relevance in creating a more peaceful and cooperative world. Greetings everybody, this is Samriddhi Pokhrel from section I1, and today I want to discuss a crucial topic that has shaped human history, inflicted immeasurable suffering, and tested the shared humanity among us all. The idea that war is not the solution, but in fact the problem itself. In a world scarred by the devastating consequences of armed conflict, it has become increasingly apparent that war does not provide any genuine solutions to the challenges that we face. While some may argue that war serves as a means to an end, a resolution to conflicts, I firmly contend that war often worsens the existing problems and creates a lasting impact far beyond the battlefield. Let's delve into this by taking the example of Israel-Palestine and Russia-Ukraine. In Russia and Ukraine, the struggle for control has resulted in immense human suffering. Palestinians suffer with loss of life, loss of property, population displacement, and much more problems. Similarly, Russia also struggles with strained diplomatic ties as well as economic struggles. Instead of solving the issues between the countries, it further exacerbates them, emphasizing the need for more constructive approaches to problem solving. Let's talk about Israel and Palestine now. In Palestine, many lives have been lost, especially among civilian populations. People are facing resource scarcity as well as the restriction to movement. Similarly, Israel faces criticism from different countries around the world. The prolonged violence hampers the possibilities of reconciliation, further emphasizing the need for more sustainable and better ways to solve with the conflicts that we face. These instances make evident the urgency of prioritizing diplomacy, understanding, and dialogue over resorting to armed conflict. International communities should take inspiration and draw lessons from these situations as to why we need more humane and effective ways of solving wars. Furthermore, war does not only cause immediate problems, but it also breeds hatred, creating a perpetual cycle of suffering. War sows the seeds for revenge and resentment that last for generations and generations, which lay the groundwork for future conflicts. History has shown us that the aftermath of war often includes resentment and strong hostility that lingers around for generations, creating a legacy of strife and bitterness. War does not solve any problems, but instead embed them in the collective memories of the societies and creates the stage for perpetual discord. We must use dialogue, diplomacy, and understanding as our tools for solving war. Instead of resorting to armed conflict, we must embrace open communication, negotiation, and compromise. It is through dialogue that we can foster understanding, build bridges, and create a more harmonious world. In conclusion, war is not the solution, but it is the problem itself. It leaves a trail of destruction at its wake, affecting not only the human lives, but also the social fabric of our global community. We, as aware and responsible citizens, should strive for alternative means of conflict solution and create a harmonious world that prosper in the future. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Samriddhi. Now, for the final performance of the day, I would like to welcome Master Subham Bhattarai in front of us all.
$2.3 trillion. That is the amount of money we have spent as a civilization in order to better our military infrastructures. In comparison, a mere 1,500 times less amount was used for initiatives against world hunger. Looking at the statistics, I cannot help but ask, as humans, do we really know where our priorities lie? A very good morning to everyone present here. I am Shubham Bhattarai, and today I am here to discuss on war. Now, let us start from the very beginning. What is war? I believe that there is no one who puts it better than Clausewitz, the author of On War. Clausewitz believes that war is like a wrestling match between two parties, wherein each side is trying to bring the other one, to bend the other one according to its own will. And while war isn't necessarily evil, as my friend said, the losses of war are significantly outweigh the gains. And you see, the greatest loss of war is also the most immediate and tragic one. It is the loss of life. Whether it be civilians caught up in the crossfire or soldiers that are fighting in the front line, there is always life that is associated with war. And now, another point of note would be the environmental degradation. Einstein said that I do not know what the Third World War will be fought by, but I know that the Fourth will be fought with sticks and stones. And again, Einstein is absolutely right, as he was in this theory of relativity. Einstein predicted that the environment would be degraded up to such a level that us humans presently will not be able to comprehend it. And I see that this already exists with the use of SAR bombs and the hydrogen bombs and, again, Oppenheimer, the atomic bomb. Now, a British philosopher, Russell, he once stated that war doesn't determine who is right, only that who is left. And I believe that this is an exemplary quote, not because that Russell, a British philosopher, was the one who said that, but because of the mere fact that war is a political instrument. It is an instrument that is used to push narratives forward, to impose your own views onto the values of others. In the end, war is just a matter of reciprocal action. One side responds to the actions of the other side until best case scenario, woo, it's a stalemate, or best case scenario, boom, they're dead! There is no instance of a nation that has benefited from prolonged warfare. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. And to be honest, I find the entire point of this debate pointless, actually, because rather than focusing on war, which only brings us more resources, only to fuel further the desires of humans for power, we should be focusing on creating a society, a world for our successive generations that is actually worth living. And while I still do firmly believe that war is absolutely crucial at times, it is mandatory to achieve justice and true peace, the losses will always outweigh the spoils. A mother will never see her son again. A daughter is going to be raised up without a father figure in her life. And most importantly, the state loses a very, very capable citizen. Due to these reasons, I find the very notion of war being used as a solution morally questionable. Like, why would we do that? And presenting my notions, I still firmly believe in my idea that war is not a solution, but a problem that only begets more problems. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All the performances has now come to an end. Once again, thank you so much, entire audience, for staying cooperative throughout the performances. We would also like to request you all to stay patient for a few more minutes until we hear the final judgment. Thank you.